Welcome to my views on news, another video for you with new stories from Ethiopia and Eritrea. Several viewers have been asking questions about the type of drones being used these days by Ethiopian Air Force in the ongoing air campaign against Tigray. Now, some evidence is emerging which shows the type of drones in operation. 2 days ago, Mekelle was hit in twin drone strikes, and an expert has analyzed the pictures of debris of the munitions used by the drone, which clearly indicate the type of the drone which conducted this this drone strike on Mekelle. Secondly, viewers, an interesting video is being shared by some pro-Ethiopian government activists. They claim the video is from Kolatamben. The video shows underground office of Tigray regional government. I don't know where this video is from or when was this recorded, but it's an interesting video which shows that there would be some underground facilities in Tigray which might have been in use in the past, especially last year and in November 2020. Thirdly, viewers, US and UN spokespersons today spoke about peaceful solution of a Tigray conflict. What did they say? We have two clips for you. And lastly, viewers, Eritrea today officially responded to EU's criticism of Eritrea. On Wednesday, EU in a statement said that Eritrea was hampering peace efforts to resolve conflict in northern Ethiopia. And today, Eritrea gave its first official statement since the start of Tigray-Ethiopia Eritrea conflict on the 24th of August last month. We have been waiting for Eritrean official position. What is Eritrean government's official position? Are its forces part of this phase of the war? Firstly, viewers, drone strikes are ongoing on Tigray almost on daily basis. We are seeing that Ethiopian Air Force is conducting drone strikes on Tigray and on TDF positions in the Amhara region as well. Which types of drones are being used in this air campaign? On Tuesday and Wednesday, Ethiopian Air Force conducted drone strikes on Mekelle. Now, pictures are being shared of the debris of munitions used in the drone strikes on Mekelle on Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures show debris of the munition used in the drone strikes on Mekelle, and this debris was recovered from the place where drone strike was conducted in Mekelle. These pictures have been analyzed by experts, and they say this munition is MAML munition. MAML is a laser guided munition manufactured by a Turkish company specifically for Turkish TB2 drones. Only Turkish TB2 drones use this type of munition, which is MAML munition. So it's a clear indication that for Tuesdays and Wednesdays drone strikes on Mekelle, Turkish TB2s were used. MAML is extremely explosive, viewers. Small, laser guided, precise and very explosive. And one of the reasons behind the deadliness of TB2 drones is this particular type of munition manufactured by a Turkish company. So it means that Turkish TB2 drones are being used for both reconnaissance and a combat purpose. Because if you remember a few days ago, in the last week of August, when this war started, last month, Ethiopian Air Force published some images allegedly of a cargo plane which was shot down while it entered Ethiopian airspace from Sudan. Those pictures were captured by TB2 drone as well. It means that TB2 drones are being used for both reconnaissance and for conducting strikes on the ground as well. Secondly, viewers, a video is being shared. Its location and when it was recorded are not clear. The video is being shared by some pro-Ethiopian government news sources. And they claim that this video shows underground facilities, underground offices of Tigray regional government. They claim the video is from Kola-Tamben, Central Tigray, and that the video was recorded when the area came under the control of Ethiopian Federal Forces and Amhara regional forces. I have no information that Kola-Tamben is under ENDF or ENDF has entered Kola-Tamben. I don't have any information. That is why I am not sure about when this video was recorded. I personally think it's an old video, but the video is very interesting. It shows that there are underground facilities built by Tigray regional government in Tigray, maybe in Central Tigray. The video shows an underground office with several rooms. One meeting room can be seen. Picture of Melis Zenawi can also be seen. But we're not sure about when this video was recorded and from where is this video. It's not clear. Watch this video, then next news stories.
የጁንታው አመራሮች መኖሪያ ቤት እዚህ ነው ቢሮአቸው እንግዲህ የማይታሰብ ዋሻ ነው ዋሻው ቢሮ ማለት ያው ወደ ውስጥ የገባ ነው እንግዲህ ያው አሁን ዋሻው ውስጥ ነው ዋሻው ውስጥ እንግዲህ ቢሮአቸው ነው ማለት ነው ኢትዮጵያን ሳምስ የነበሩት እንደዚህ ቢሮአቸው ውስጥ እሺ ጥሩ ነው
Thirdly, viewers, UN and US both spoke today about peaceful solution to the ongoing Ethiopia, Tigray, Eritrea conflict. What did they say? We have two clips for you. First one shows UN Secretary General spokesperson. He answered a question about efforts to resolve Tigray, Ethiopia, Eritrea crisis peacefully. Second one shows the US State Department spokesperson speaking about this conflict. Watch these two clips, then we'll try to analyze what Eritrean government said today about EU, about this third phase of Ethiopia, Tigray, Eritrea conflict.
Steph, is there any effort by the UN to try and settle the conflict in Ethiopia, in Tigray? The Tigrayans apparently have said they're ready for ceasefire and talks. Is the Secretary General planning to speak to the parties
I mean, the Secretary General and others from the UN have been in touch with the various parties. We are supporting the African-led efforts in discussions between the authorities in Tigray and the central government in Addis. I mean, I think we've heard the parties state clearly their commitment to a dialogue without condition. We would like them to demonstrate that stated commitment. I think it's a matter of urgency to see a cessation of hostilities. I mean, I think we've seen the press reports of very disturbing civilian casualties.
And we call on both the government of Ethiopia and the Tigray regional authorities to halt immediately their military offensives and to pursue a negotiated settlement through peace talks under the auspices of the African Union. We commend and support the AU's diplomatic efforts to start talks as soon as possible. We welcome the ongoing commitment in AU-led peace talks by both parties, the government of Ethiopia and the Tigray regional authorities. And in coordination with international partners, we have committed our readiness to actively support this AU-led peace process. We also call on Eritrea to withdraw to its borders and for Eritrea and others to cease fueling this conflict. These actions are increasing tensions throughout the region. They are worsening the humanitarian situation at a time.
Lastly, viewers, on Wednesday, EU spokesperson in a statement said that Eritrea was hampering efforts to resolve crisis in northern Ethiopia peacefully. And today, Eritrea issued an official statement in response to EU's allegations. What is Eritrean government's official position? Is it part of this third phase of the war or not? By the way, just one liner or two-liner was enough. If Eritrea was not involved, it could have said that Eritrean forces were not part of this conflict. But there is no mention of the involvement or that there is no involvement of Eritrean military in this conflict in this statement, which tells a lot. So what is the statement about? Eritrean government says that the conflict originally was started by TPLF in November 2020. TPLF attacked Northern Command bases. Its original plan was to attack Eritrea. It wanted a regime change in Eritrea. So first phase of this conflict was started by TPLF. The statement says. Then this phase, which started last month, was launched by TPLF as well. Eritrean government said that EU was silent when TPLF was in control of those territories which were awarded to Eritrea by a boundary commission. EU kept on financially supporting TPLF. And now, when Tigray People Liberation Front is using human wave tactics, when it has stolen WFP fuel, EU is silent. It is rather putting pressure upon Eritrean government. Eritrea is committed to peace. Now, in this statement, there is no mention of Eritrean military involvement or otherwise in this third phase of Ethiopia-Tigray conflict. If Eritrea is not involved militarily, it could have said that its forces were not involved in fighting. But there is no such thing in this statement. Eritrea, it means, is obviously militarily involved, its forces involved. And its justification for involvement of November 2020 that TPLF was planning invasion of Eritrea cannot be accepted. If you analyze it neutrally, objectively, you cannot say that Eritrea was justified in being militarily involved in the first phase of this war because TPLF was about to attack Eritrea. Before Tigray fighters fired missiles at Asmara in the third or second week of November 2020, Eritrean military was involved. So, based on speculations, militaries don't make decisions, militaries don't enter other countries. Eritrea, based on an assumption that Tigray was going to attack Eritrea, launched its military in Eritrea to support ENDF in November 2020. So, it's not justifiable, I think. As regards this phase of the conflict, third phase, now it's very much clear that Eritrea is not denying its military involvement in this third phase of the conflict. Thanks for watching.